It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Killam. You look at the Clippers. Well, they didn't have the success they hoped for in their recent road trip, but now is the time to regroup for a win with the help of their tremendous fans.
Right now for the Clippers, quite honestly, they've been disappointing with the start to their season. I mean, this is a team that has high expectations and pretty good.
Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Pekovic is out there with Garnett, and it's Wiggins in at the 3-side.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material.
Rubio against Barnes. Garnett with the block. Martin with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland. Here's Wiggins, and that one off the back of the shortest one so far. Paul goes in. Here's Jordan, and he makes no mistake. Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with.
Paul passes to Barnes. Clippers moving the ball around. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us.
Off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now here's Crawford. A drive by Paul. Jordan. And a great assist. To the paint. Wants to get it to Crawford and does. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Crawford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Jay, not just a shot blocker defensively, he also grabs steals and takes charges. A very smart defensive player who helps in a lot of ways.
The Timberwolves also with the sub. Gary Neal's checked in for Martin. Bean passes to Hummel. Knocks down the 3-ball. Minnesota leading by 5. Dishes it to Hummel. Wide open. And he gets the bucket.
But defensively, they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Levine kicks to Payne. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
There's very little room to operate on the perimeter.
And here is Hawes. After Adrian Payne hitting the 3.
Top-tier team on paper, but the win-loss column tells us a different story. You don't win games on paper, guys.
And for a team that need to play better.
Here's Paul. After Adrian Payne's bucket. That's good. Here's in Toronto.
You know, they couldn't do any better than a shooting.
Oh! Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Now they're starting to rub it in like they have. Jordan the screen. Out that one in.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
He took good advantage of that screen.
And he is an amazing player, and he's gotten better and better every year.
And Buttinger gets it to go. He feeds it to Reddick. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan kicks to Reddick. And Griffin scores.
Thing for his team.
A drive by Rubio. Buttinger. Here's Pekovic. And the layup falls. Here's Rivers. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the session. And Buttinger. Crawford left side. Back at 6. And that one's good. Feeds it to Bennett. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. Nice teamwork to set up the pick. Rubio against Paul. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Garnett with the screen for Rubio. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Jordan with the screen on Rubio. 6 to shoot. Great open look there. And Levine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. There's a screen. Hummel pulls off the pick and hammers it home. Here's Levine. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good.
He's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
Oh, how about that? The jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are.
Paul with the ball. He's got 8. Here's Davis. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And since the end of the first. Now 8 seconds separate the two clocks. Here's Levine. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Thank you, Kevin. Don, what do you think is the main area this team needs to address going down the stretch?
I tell you, every quarter we've had a 2-minute stretch where, guys are playing hard. They're trying to win. But you got to win together by running your stuff. And we're trying to make it up, and the turnovers are killing us right now.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you. It's their competitive natures that led them to clash. But guys, as teammates, they've become good friends.
Yeah, sometimes the players you hate to face make the best teammates. That's a floater go.
That assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. And down it goes.
He is a high flyer.
A drive by Paul. Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Up top, Rubio. Defended by Paul. Rubio misses.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. He's got to make those. He's going to take his game to the next level.
The feed now to Martin. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Even though he isn't having the best of games,
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think.
Paul kicks to Griffin. It's stolen by Garnett. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Wiggins throws it down.
This game is all said and done.
Jordan with the screen on Rubio. Picks it out to Crawford. They get it again. And another shot. And Jordan with the layup.
that's some rugged defense this guy's been playing.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Accurate with the jumper. Garnett left side. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. Pass to Griffin. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup. Corner, it's Martin. Fires from the wing. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off.
And here's Rubio, averaging 8 points a game. And Buttinger gets it to go. Crawford against Martin. Garnett, the screen. And finished off by Martin. Rivers kicks to Reddick. Crawford, no one around him. Cans the shot with Horton in a tight game. Rivers passes to Reddick. And the Clippers getting another bucket. Here's Levine. Dishes it to Bennett. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. Davis dishes to Crawford. Pass to Reddick. Clippers moving the ball around. And yes, sir, that one drops, showing more and more to three-point shooting. It's easy to see why Bennett caught attention at UNLV.
Well, he shot 37% in his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And that one's good. To the right wing. Here's Reddick. Hands the 12-footer. Martin comes in for Gary Neal. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Wiggins. And he makes it look easy. Shot clock at 6. A turnaround Jay. And Griffin scores. Ball outside. It's tipped. Martin against Barnes. Here's Hummel. And they cash in right away with Paul dishes to Griffin. Here's the floater. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Here's Rubio. He dishes it to Jang. Gets to the corner and buries it. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Reddick is in the corner. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Rubio against Paul. In the corner, it's Martin. No good.
How about the effort we're seeing from him on the boards? He's already in double figures.
Yeah, and more importantly, Steve, his rebounds are leading the team.
Out that one in. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Paul. For the key. And yep, finally drops it to pass to Reddick. He kicks it to Griffin. 2. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Garnett wide open. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. I think she's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball kicks to Reddick. Now here's Barnes. The 8-footer. It's good. This game is already. Here's Jordan. Hands the runner on the inside. They need this one. Good.
Just of energy.
Here's Jordan. And there's the second time to finish it off. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded by Crawford. Garnett. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. It's Crawford with the drive. And fouled hard that time. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Rubio outside. Puts it up. Here's Garnett. Foul call that time on the way up.
They say into a one-possession game.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Yes!
Dangerously out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench. Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul right away.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Neal. Connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Crawford, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Outside, Martin launches a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Now Crawford. So the Clippers with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, we got to see Lob City in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page right now.
Exciting. It was something good for the fans to be excited about, but at the end of the day, we got to win.
It's always about that, Chris. Thank you. Kevin?